From the very beginning of human existence, the pursuit of wealth has been one of the most defining aspects of life, influencing civilizations, shaping societies, guiding personal choices, and determining the course of human history. Yet, despite centuries of development, technological advancement, education, and the vast knowledge that humanity has accumulated over time, millions of individuals across the world continue to experience financial struggle, scarcity, and instability, finding themselves trapped in cycles where money comes and goes quickly, where opportunities arise briefly only to vanish, where efforts and sacrifices seem to produce little meaningful results, and where the gap between desire and reality feels impossible to bridge, leaving them frustrated, stressed, anxious, and questioning the fairness or randomness of life. However, the truth behind this recurring problem is not as simple as luck, timing, or external circumstances, but lies in the very energy that each person carries, which is an intricate combination of thoughts, emotions, beliefs, habits, subconscious programming, environmental influences, societal conditioning, and the energy absorbed from interactions with others. And this energy, whether consciously recognized or unconsciously held, serves as a powerful magnet that either draws wealth, abundance, opportunities, and growth, or repels them silently and consistently, creating patterns of prosperity or struggle that often persist unnoticed for years, decades, or even an entire lifetime. And the first step to understanding wealth, therefore, is recognizing that it is not merely a product of effort or hard work, but a reflection of the alignment, clarity, and vibrational state of one's internal energy. Every human being emits a unique energetic frequency, much like a magnet or an electromagnetic field, and this frequency interacts with the surrounding universe in subtle but powerful ways, attracting circumstances, people, opportunities, and outcomes that match the internal vibration. And just as a magnet attracts metal objects in its path while repelling others, the energy we radiate determines whether we naturally attract wealth, financial opportunities, supportive relationships, and growth, or whether we face persistent setbacks, missed opportunities, financial instability, unexpected expenses, stress, and emotional exhaustion, despite sincere efforts, education, talent, or skill. It is not coincidence or fate, but the energetic alignment, or misalignment, that dictates these experiences. The formation of energy blocks that inhibit wealth rarely happens suddenly. Rather, they're accumulated gradually, often beginning in childhood when the subconscious mind absorbs repeated messages from parents, society, and the environment such as money is hard to earn, rich people are greedy, we can't afford this, or life is a struggle, which, while seemingly innocuous at the time, implant limiting beliefs that grow into subconscious programs shaping thoughts, emotions, decisions, and behaviors throughout life, creating invisible barriers that obstruct the natural flow of prosperity. Emotional trauma, including experiences like business failures, job loss, betrayal, financial disappointment, or significant setbacks, leaves lasting imprints in the psyche, generating fear, shame, self-doubt, and a tendency towards self-sabotage. Fear of judgment, social pressure, low self-worth, or the internalized belief that one is undeserving further reinforces these energy blocks. While external negativity in the form of cluttered living spaces, chaotic environments, toxic relationships, and exposure to pessimism or stagnation drains personal energy, making it increasingly difficult for abundance to manifest. Because wealth is not only a reflection of effort, but a mirror of internal vibrational coherence and alignment. The signs of wealth-blocking energy are evident in life patterns. Money may flow in temporarily, but disappears as quickly as it arrives. Opportunities arise only to slip away. Motivation wanes, decision-making feels burdensome, confusion dominates, relationships encounter strain, productivity declines, and life feels stuck in repetitive cycles, seemingly resistant to change no matter how much effort or planning one applies. And yet, these recurring patterns are not the result of chance, but of deep-seated vibrational habits that resonate with scarcity rather than abundance, generating a frequency that the universe naturally matches, reinforcing the status quo. Emotions play a central role in shaping financial outcomes, as every emotion carries a specific frequency. Fear blocks wealth, while gratitude opens the flow of abundance. Anger or resentment restricts prosperity, while confidence and calmness invite it. Shame repels financial success, while self-respect and self-love attract it. Repeated emotional responses solidify a vibrational pattern that the subconscious mind follows more powerfully than conscious thought or logical reasoning, meaning that unless emotional energy is consciously observed, understood, and transformed, it continues to shape reality in ways that reinforce lack, limitation, or struggle. Individuals with a scarcity mindset perceive life as limited, opportunities as rare, and resources as difficult to obtain. And they tend to believe that wealth requires sacrifice, struggle, or competition, creating an energy of contraction that naturally repels financial abundance. Whereas those with an abundance mindset operate from a perspective of openness, trust, and flow, believing in endless possibilities, in the recurring nature of opportunities, and in their inherent right to wealth and success, which produces an expansive energy that magnetizes prosperity, smooths obstacles, and allows financial opportunities to manifest with relative ease, demonstrating that the mind and the energy it generates are as significant as actions taken in the external world. Every decision and action a person takes is influenced by their inner energy. Fear generates hesitation and avoidance. Doubt creates procrastination. Negativity results in poor outcomes, whereas confidence inspires clear decision-making, initiative, and aligned action. And gratitude strengthens openness to opportunity, reinforcing a state of alignment with abundance. Thus, wealth is not merely a consequence of effort, but the energy and intention behind that effort, emphasizing the crucial importance of internal alignment in achieving financial success. Wealth-blocking energy commonly originates from negative self-talk. Phrases like, "I'm not capable," "I'll fail," or "I don't deserve wealth," from unresolved emotional burdens such as guilt, resentment, or shame, from the draining influence of toxic people, from chaotic or cluttered surroundings that mirror internal disorder, from fixation on past failures, and from overthinking that paralyzes progress. And unless these blocks are consciously identified and addressed, they continue to limit prosperity regardless of external effort or planning. Clearing these blocks requires awareness, intentionality, and consistent practice. Recognizing hidden beliefs and emotional patterns, releasing buried feelings, forgiving past events, healing internal trauma, decluttering both physical and mental spaces, cultivating gratitude, establishing healthy boundaries, adopting empowering self-talk, visualizing abundance, treating money with respect, and grounding oneself spiritually through meditation, reflection, or prayer, all of which reconnect the individual to the universal flow of abundance. As these energetic blockages dissolve, transformation occurs gradually but perceptibly. Decision-making becomes clearer, mental clarity improves, opportunities appear more frequently, people respond positively to one's energy, small successes accumulate into larger achievements, confidence grows, and one begins to naturally vibrate at the frequency of abundance, attracting wealth effortlessly, rather than chasing it desperately. In this elevated state, fear of loss diminishes, scarcity thinking vanishes, money is no longer seen as a struggle, and the individual understands that wealth responds to alignment rather than pressure, to attraction rather than desperation, and to belief rather than fear. Ultimately, the energy that blocks wealth exists internally, residing in one's beliefs, emotions, habits, and environment. And when it is recognized, confronted, and released, a new financial reality emerges in which abundance flows effortlessly, money remains and grows, supports life purpose, and the prosperity that has always been meant for the individual enters naturally, because they have become the energetic match for the wealth they seek, illustrating that true financial success is not about working harder, controlling circumstances, or chasing wealth externally, but about mastering internal energy, raising vibration, aligning beliefs, cultivating positive emotions, and creating an environment that reflects abundance in every aspect of life.